Hello everybody, it's your boy WEEZYFMAMBA and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys once again for being here. We really appreciate it. On today's video, ladies and gentlemen, we have some insane breaking news out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre universe. I'm a little late. I just had to work my entire shift and then come home and instantly record. So I do apologize that you guys have probably watched multiple content creators videos before this, but I really hope you stick around for what we have to say. We have wrote notes all day while I was on my breaks and my lunch break. It's a pretty devastating day for TCM fans of not only the game, but content creators as well. We've been kind of in limbo and left in the dark for weeks, but for surely literally multiple months, with very little, communication from Gunn. The disconnect between Gunn and Black Tower has really bled its way into this community, and it's truly unfortunate with the news that we have to share today. If you live under a rock, this is really gonna shock you. But most of you probably have already seen the tweet. The community hub posts multiple content creators videos. Once again, I work full time, so I do apologize that I am late to the video upload, but you guys already know the deal. I've been keeping in touch with you all day, so let's get right to it. Yeah, we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. Clearly, this is a main scenario here. Gun Interactive tweeted this morning. What we're gonna do is read the tweet, read the community hub post, and then line by line, we are going to break down everything, and then we have extra stuff to talk about. So let's get right to it. If you go to the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Twitter page or X page, you will see the latest tweet 7 hours ago, an update about the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Click the link, bada bing, bada boom, brings you here. Okay, this is written by Sid, May 13th. An update on the future of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre DLC. Sorry, an update on the future of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, comma, DLC, comma, and what's next. Now, like I said, I'm going to read this entire scenario and then we're going to break it down. So no, not in between. We're going to read it right now. Let's get to it. The team has news to share about what to expect in the future for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Just a couple of years ago, if you sat down and asked anyone here at Gun Interactive what would be a dream project for them, you'd hear them say the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. A pivotal film for any horror lover, innovative, indie, and artistic. Gun brings that same spirit to making games. Being able to see the Texas Chainsaw Massacre get into the hands of players is one of the proudest accomplishments we've had as a studio. We feel proud of the game we've made, and we're happy that we're at a point where we feel the Texas Chainsaw Massacre has reached its full potential. From the very beginning, we've always had a clear and concise vision for this game. We wanted to push the envelope on multiplayer asymmetrical horror, shed light on this iconic film to a newer generation, and place folks into the beautiful but macabre world of Muerto County, and we feel we have achieved that. For instance, telling the story of Maria Flores and her friends while bringing horror icons into the franchise like Kane Hodder, Barbara Crampton, Scout Taylor Compton, and Skeet Ulrich was incredibly rewarding and important to us. While creating something new, we still sought to honor the 1974 film authentically, working from Kim Henkel's character Bible, as well as bringing back franchise favorites Bill Moseley and Ed Neal. And at this point, we feel that we have seen the Texas Chainsaw Massacre fully realized. With that being said, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre will not be receiving any further future content or support. This means that there will be no more DLC, balance updates, or bug fixes after our upcoming May patch. You can still expect a few more patches in the future in order to transition towards peer-to-peer matchmaking. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre will still be playable and is not being delisted from storefronts. Our community team will continue to interact with our players as we continue to celebrate the Texas Chainsaw Massacre with all of you who love this game just as much as we do. As a creative studio, it's imperative to communicate that we've seen this vision through to the natural creative end. We are a scrappy group of horror heads and artists, continuously working on bringing cinematic experiences to you all. We appreciate the folks who understand the vision we are bringing to the asymmetrical multiplayer horror space, because let's face it, it may not be for everyone. But those who get it, those who have widened their gaming circles to play the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, those who have reveled in the terror, horror, and beauty of this world with their friends, keeps us motivated and ready to continue to do what we do best. Make your favorite horror games. We wouldn't have it any other way. What's next for Gun? ... Stay tuned. We're going to break this down one by one, and then we're going to discuss everything and everything. First things first, ladies and gentlemen, we instantly get duped. This is marketing at its finest. One last ditch attempt as essential clickbait. The TCM developers and the TCM community manager team, the social media team, has learned, you got to make it a little bit flashy. When we load up and the first thing we read is an update on the future of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre DLC and what's next, we all got fucking excited. No fucking shot. We're finally getting news on DLC and what's coming. Jesse, fucking Meadow. We're getting all the leaks. Execution Pack 5, Execution Pack 6. Where's the rest? And then guess what? Just by, I watched Nick and Riley's video earlier today, just what Nick said. Just by the first fucking paragraph, we knew where this was going. Okay? The first sentence. Bang. Cop out. Story, right? We know what's going to happen now at this point. So this is where we break shit down, okay? Because now we have a team that was told to write an article to make them look better than they are. And understandable. We get that Gun, and we all know that everybody that works at Gun is a bunch of horror lovers and innovative, and they're an indie team. Like, this is known factual stuff. But where it gets to be a problem is right here. And this is where the bullshit spew fucking starts. We feel proud of the game we've made, and we are happy that we are at a point where we feel the Texas Chainsaw Massacre has reached its full potential. Fucking bullshit. Absolute fucking bullshit. And you want to know why? Because we have Execution Pack 5 in the game files. We have Meadow leaks. What the hell is the rest of Jesse's story? Absolute bullshit. You can't bullshit a bullshitter. We're all on to you by the first paragraph. We've always had a clear and concise vision for this game. We wanted to push the envelope for multiplayer ASM horror, shed light on the film. Understand? Great. You did. The beta, the tech test, launch day, minus the bugs, obvious bugs. But the original trio family versus 5 victims, this game was top tier, dude. had the full-blown potential with the strongest horror IP yet. And believe it or not, even though Evil Dead was a better game, in my opinion, the IP for TCM is much larger than the IP for Evil Dead in a broad sense. This is a monumental fumble. How does it get to this in less than 2 years? Monumental fuck up. The Maria Flores continuing getting multiple celebrities that are in the horror genre, the horror world, the universe of Kane Hodder, Barbara Crampton, STC, and Skeet, along bringing Bill Moseley and Ed Neal back into the mix. How do you fuck this up? It's unbelievable. Continuing the bullshit down here, where we get the official announcement that we will not be receiving any further content. Now, before we get any further, there's so many people that still, this is how badly explained this was by Gunn. They still don't understand that the content pass was fulfilled. There were two sides of that picture. The content pass was on the left side of the picture. In fact, we're going to use this for reference because I know that you guys probably won't understand the explanation. I should have had this picture pulled up. My fault. We're going to go ahead and scrolly woolly dolly because people still don't get it. So I am going to come to bat here for Gunn for about 43 seconds. The left side of the picture is the content pass. That's it. Everything on the right side here, behind my camera, okay, all this shit is not the content pass. It fucking says it right up top. Additional planned paid content not included in the content pass. It says it right fucking here. Okay? Everything on the left side was fulfilled. So stop with the dumb fucking comments that you're going to take Gunn to court and sue them because they did not fulfill the content pass. You fucking dweebs. New victim, Wyatt. Rush Week, we got it. Bones as the new family member. Execution Pack 4 dropped day 1, the content pass released. Cosmetic 1 is the family Sunday's best. Cosmetic 2 is the summertime outfit pack. Cosmetic 3 and Cosmetic 4. You have the Leatherface 2003 skin, and then you also have the denim outfit pack for victims. Okay? Everything is fulfilled on the content pass. Stop fucking saying that it wasn't. What wasn't fulfilled is the right side of the map. The third weather variant. Where is it? Execution Pack 5, which is literally in the fucking game files. It can be released right now. Right now. We're going to touch base on why I feel like they're not going to milk $7 more out of everybody. Execution Pack 6, which is, again, I'm going to mute my camera once again, is right behind me, right here. This, I'm assuming, is nowhere near completion because, you know, Black Tower. And the premium Leatherface skin for $9.99. And then the most infamously talked about one, the Victim Hair Pack for $9.99. Also, these 4 items and the third weather variant map were the only things we did not get on this piece of paper. So please understand that. So that's where we start with at least reeling you guys back a little bit because, come on, fucking think. Okay? Now, we all expected this day to come. Did we expect this day to come today? Fuck no. Nobody did. We were waiting on the next Meadow announcement to bring in 2 more family members so we can have 10 and bring in fucking Jesse so we can have 10 of each players, a new map, the weather variant, the hair pack, the execution packs, the new Bubba skin. We all expected this to be released. And then the sunset announcement. But they just scrapped 9 pieces of content like that. Bang. See ya. Okay? Not only that, but next week, which we can all assume is going to be the balance update, we're going to get the balance patch and bug fixes next week. And that is it. No more future content or support. You could still expect a few more patches in the future in order to transition towards peer-to-peer. Everybody's like, oh, we're saved. Peer-to-peer. You want to know how bad peer-to-peer is, chat? If you don't know what peer-to-peer matchmaking is, peer-to-peer matchmaking means that there is no host migration. When the host quits, it ends the game. Just like it had at the end of Friday the 13th's life cycle, just like it had originally in Call of Duty 4, before we figured out how to do host migration. This is fucking 20-year-old technology. Peer-to-peer matchmaking. While keeps the servers up and keeps much cheaper servers than dedicated servers, is still a problem because this game has a notorious DC problem. It's literally in the first dev stream. Gunn wanted you guys to DC after dying. We make it a point that you get your XP. That way you can exit out the game and immediately go on to the next, so you don't have to sit there and spectate. This is their coding. Now, it's not going to be delisted from storefronts, which means there's still going to be people out there that probably don't see this video or read this post and say, oh shit, dude, check it out. Texas Chainsaw Massacre has a game. Let's fucking buy this. And they're still going to get money out of these folks. Okay? Now, again, touching base, because they kind of just repeated themselves once again here, to communicate that we've seen this vision through to the natural creative end. Fucking bullshit. You have things in the game files that aren't even out. We haven't even finished Jesse's story. You have got to be fucking kidding me. This is bullshit. This is like creating a trilogy and releasing the first and second films and then not releasing the third film. It's fucking the same thing. They made an incredible game. It's the biggest fumble in gaming fucking history, dude. I'm telling you, in this genre, we knew that Killer Clowns wasn't going to be Dead by Daylight. It wasn't going to be even on the same level as TCM. This had the potential to compete. But the disabling of crossplay at the beginning really hurt us because of the cheaters, the coding problems, spaghetti code with Sumo, which we would fucking take in a literal heartbeat right now to have Sumo back on this project, because Black Tower is notorious for being dog shit, dude. And they were dirt fucking cheap, and that's why Gunn picked them up. Sumo bailed because they saw the writing on the walls. This game on Game Pass in the first year, in comparison of selling 12 million copies and making $40 million, how do we not progress in this game at all? We fill in the fucking snack drawer. We're taking 3-week vacations. We're living the lavish life. Because it's not like Mr. Beast, where they reinvested that money that they made and became broke, they didn't fucking do anything. What's next for Gun? Stay tuned. This is where we're gonna at least end the part of this particular scenario, and then I have a bunch of notes to talk about. Gun, give me a second. Gun jokingly, not jokingly, seriously, on every Reddit post, on every Facebook post, on every Twitter post, on every tweet, has been notorious over the last 8 years and 9 years from 8 years from Friday the 13th till now, has been notorious for beating around the bush, saying stay tuned, and not having any fucking roadmap, not having any type of communication, going weeks on end with radio silence. This is Gun's MO. Decided to end their sunsetting comments, their sunsetting article, with the most fuck you, slap to the face joke you could possibly imagine. This is so distasteful. And once again, this isn't to bag on Sid as a journalist. This is just the context of the words at the end. Because again, she's done a great job with what she was given. But to say stay tuned, to plug your next game like TCM literally is a piece of shit flying in the wind, is unfucking believable to me. You're plugging your new game right here. What's next? Stay tuned. You're making a joke that no one finds funny. This is asinine journalism to me now. At this exact point, with this exact paragraph, asinine, fuck you and the fans and everything that you've done for us while we wipe our ass with $100 bills, journalism. Let's talk about what I wrote down. I've been making content for the Texas Chainsaw Massacre since May of 23. We have over 1.2 thousand YouTube videos of Texas Chainsaw Massacre content. I think I know what I'm talking about. The continued roasting, DLC costs. We spent over $300. Let's pull it up. We gonna pull it up. I got the proof. You think I'm kidding? Total. Pause. Sorry for the music. Bang. Bring up Steam. $294.50 in DLC, ladies and gentlemen. I wish I could make this bigger, but this is all the DLCs. I can't really zoom in on the app. $294.50. On top of that, $20 for the game. We have spent over $300 on the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And before year 2, before you finish Jesse's storyline and Virginia's storyline, and before you bring in the stuff that was promised on the right side of that photo, and before you bring in a new killer, a new map, the new skins, etc., 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 you pull the fucking plug. less than 2 years, we have already submitted to Dead by Daylight. And Behavior read this all this morning, and they're in their office, gut belly laughing right now. Because nobody can fuck with them. And they have this game, this ASIM game sewed up so hard. Not only did they all do this today, but they announced this on Evil Dead, the game's 3rd year anniversary. Did you guys know that? Today is the 3-year anniversary of the release of Evil Dead, the game. The other game that we thought was going to take out DBD. The insane greed. This is where we have, and most of us have, the biggest problem with the sun setting right now. Is the fact that the insane greed, $300 in DLC, putting it on PlayStation Plus, knowing damn fucking well that these PlayStation players are going to buy DLC. They're going to realize, I love this game because it's a fucking amazing game. And they're going to continue to pay and pay and pay. And then like, hey, next month I get paid. Let me buy Bubba. Or let me buy Nicotero. Next month I get paid this and that and this and that. And guess what? PlayStation Plus, they got a bag from Sony. You already know. They got a giant fucking bag from Sony. Okay? Bag with a $sign on it. You guys know what I'm talking about. Wes laughing all the way to the fucking bank, to Wells Fargo, whatever the fuck's in Kentucky. Okay? And in a month later, you sunset. It's fucking shameful. These people spent so much money on DLC already, even with the PlayStation Plus newbies. Knowing fucking, there's no way that Gunn made this decision in 13 days, in the last 13 days. This decision has been made for weeks, if not months. And probably why they decided to contact Sony to put it on PlayStation Plus, to get a bag, a giant lump sum bag, and to get people to buy DLC. It's fucking shameful. The way that they treated the community on Reddit, in Discord, on Twitter, on the live streams. I don't have to explain this. You guys know the comments. Andy with his half-assed remarks, calling people mid, skill issues. I'm sorry you're going through things. By Matt. Wes belittling us on camera. Prioritizing Dead by Daylight streamers in your community hub. DBD streamers in which one of them you shouted out and had a huge fucking clip about, who played your game for 16 hours. Grand total. 16 hours. And he gets a fucking spotlight. Where's Arctic's spotlight? Where's Middy's spotlight? Nick Nasty, Slash and Cast, Anthony, myself, Mel Too Solid. Where the fuck are our spotlights? The people that dumped 3,000 fucking hours into your game, not 16. And look at those community posts. They're riddled with Dead by Daylight streamers who played this game for less than 100 hours. All of them. Not fucking one of them. The audacity baffles me. Why has Wes not said anything? Take a look. I refreshed Wes Keltner's Twitter page. The last thing that he tweeted was this, an article about how awesome this game was from PlayStation Plus less than a month ago. Less than a fucking month ago, and guess what? They still pulled a damn plug. They fucking knew. You knew and I knew. The biggest cop-out is the way that they wrote this and tried to twist the words to make it feel like we finished everything. We wrote the epilogue. Everything's done. No accountability was taken in this awful fucking post. And hey, you guys create content how you want to create content. But a lot of people are still staying slightly calm about all this. Fuck off! And not you in general. I'm talking about the whole scenario. Don't fucking be calm. Hold these motherfuckers accountable. $300 of your money, not counting the countless giveaways that I did, and that you did, and that you did. Yeah, I'm talking to you, the one who's watching. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of dollars dumped into this community for what? For them to sunset before year 2? Fuck off. Shameful. Now, there is a silver lining with every piece of shit. And that silver lining for us as content creators, for you as players, is we finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. We are no longer playing the waiting game. We are no longer stuck wondering, what if? Hey man, should I go start streaming DBD full time? Yeah, but what if Gun drops a banger update? Nah, man, Gun's gonna tweet this week. Nah, man, GTA 5, Marvel Rivals, should we play? What are we playing? No. Now we have the relief of knowing that nothing else is coming. There is that silver lining. We are no longer stuck in the dark. And the last few things I want to talk about is the future. Future endeavors of WEEZYFMAMBA, future endeavors of TCM. There's been a lot of talk about what if someone, Gun, sells the game to a new studio. You know that that's a long shot. We all know it's a long shot. There's a possibility. Chuck Brungart, Ilphonic, make the pitch. Give them what they want. Pay the number they tell you. Ilphonic would do this game justice, and we all fucking know it. Ilphonic just dropped a anniversary update for Killer Clowns, which has 7 fucking active players. 40 free skins. 80 new challenges. 40 fucking DLC items for free. In a game that nobody plays because they care about their product. Matt Karch, Saber, you've resurrected some games, man. You've resurrected some games from years ago that died. Do it again. Do it again. Buy this game. Make the pitch to Wes. Say, hey, let me get that. Maybe even Remy. Maybe Remy wants to do a side piece. The DBD CEO. Remy, Nah, he ain't doing it. Come on, let's be real. But let's also be real here. Wes is such an egotistical maniac, and the rest of Gun does not want to see this succeed in somebody else's hands. There's no fucking way they sell this even for a massive lump. There's no way, right? They don't want to be embarrassed that a new dev team comes in and cooks. Come on. At the end of the day, I fucking love this game. This game changed my life. You guys don't even understand. Before this game, I had less than 100 subs on YouTube. I was streaming for fucking 4 people of Evil Dead on Twitch, and I didn't even stream on YouTube yet. This game changed everything. I got almost 3 million views on YouTube, almost 8,000 subscribers. Fucking thank you. Thank you, guys. But most importantly, thank you, Gun, for this opportunity. I'm so heartbroken that you let this slip out of your fingers like Bill Buckner, man. It's truly unfortunate. And I really wish that you weren't clouded by greed, because money is the root of all evil, as you all know. I think that's all my notes I got. The future of WEEZYFMAMBA. That's the last thing we need to talk about. And as you guys know, the game is not being delisted. The servers are staying up for the time being. So yes, we are going to milk TCM content until we can't milk it any longer. I still will be streaming TCM on Sundays. I still will be, making TCM videos, whether that be the final build videos coming up soon, etc., etc. But we have a real tough decision to make as a content creator. I really want to stay in the horror side of things, but I really like going variety. I've been having a lot of fun playing GTA and playing Blueprints and even other puzzle games and Call of Duty. I mean, shit, Marvel Rivals, right? There's a lot of games out there. Doom's coming out next week or this week. There's so much things that we can talk about. And so that's what I'm just letting you guys know. TCM will still be in the rotation until it can no longer be in the rotation. So just keep that in mind. This isn't the end of Wheezy and TCM, but it is the end of TCM and everybody else. Or everything else, I should say. Let me know down in the comments. What do you guys think? Okay? Are you pissed the fuck off? Are you sad? Are you sad and pissed? Are you happy that it's finally over? Do you think that we're overreacting? I mean, come on. Also, let me know down in the comments, what do you want to see me play for the future? Do I go DBD? Do you want variety? Do you want fucking Banjo-Kazooie speedruns? Tell me, because we still need to know which way to go, which direction. Thank you guys once again so much for all the support the last 2 years, the last 3 years on YouTube, the last 2 years in TCM. We would never be in this position without the community. And I from the bottom of my heart, including just the way that you guys have embraced this community, the way that you've embraced my wife, the way that you have embraced everything that's been involved with this, the homies. Show me the fucking boots. Let me know what you guys think, man. I appreciate y'all very much. Drop a like on the video, hit the subscribe button, share the living fuck out of this video. If you ain't sharing, you ain't caring. All right? Because this needs to get out. No content creator is cooking and roasting like this that's deserved. I'm not scared. I fucking love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next video. Peace out.